Hello everyone and welcome back to my Study Abroad series Spring 2024 edition at SCAD Lacoste. On this weekend, the film students had the incredible opportunity to attend the Cannes Film Festival. Huge shout out to the department for making this possible for us. We were so grateful. We started out the morning by grabbing some breakfast and loading onto the buses before arriving to Cannes after a few hours of driving. When we arrived to Cannes, we checked into the hotel, then walked on down to the office to get our festival IDs. After receiving our IDs, it was time to go see some films. Everyone in my film class had their own tickets booked for different films we were going to be seeing, so a few of us took the shuttle from downtown Cannes onto the Cineum IMAX for our first couple of films of the festival. First screening of the Cannes Film Festival for us. We watched the 2:30 p.m. screening of the second act, had a short intermission, and then watched the 4:15 showing of When the Light Breaks. When the screenings were over, we took the shuttle back down to downtown, had a bite to eat, and then walked back to the hotel to get ready for a little while for an evening screening. We walked along the gorgeous beaches on our way down to the theater for the documentary Walking in the Movies. The film went from 9:45 to 11:15, and when it was over, we decided to go grab some milkshakes and then call it a night after walking back to the hotel. The next morning, Maddie and I got up for breakfast, which was buffet style at the hotel and super fresh and delicious. We went back to the room for a little bit and rested for a while before getting ready for some more screenings. We took the shuttle over to the IMAX theater where we watched 3 screenings: Twilight of the Warriors Walled In, The Damned, and On Becoming a Guinea Fowl. When we got back to the hotel, Maddie, Sophie, and I had a little getting ready party, and then we all went out to dinner with a group of friends where I tried tartare for the first time, and it was pretty delicious, I have to say. The next morning we got up for breakfast and walked over to the gift shop.
Hey, welcome to the boutique.
We all did some looking around and some did some shopping for some souvenirs to take back with us from the festival, then walked down to the American Pavilion.
We're on the pavilion, the American Pavilion, for brunch.
This was a great networking opportunity. We as film students had the privilege of attending thanks to SCAD and our professor. We were able to connect and have conversations with so many people that were in the entertainment industry back in Georgia and from all over the US, other students included. Following brunch at the American Pavilion, we walked through the film market and stopped at the different booths, then walked back down to the hotel to put on a swimsuit, grab a towel, and walk down to the beach where Clayton, Hannah B, and Nick were hanging out. The beaches were absolutely stunning in Cannes. We had the best time swimming around, climbing on the rocks, and getting a snack from the nearby stand.
Look how red these are, guys.
That is scary.
But it's not really good.
Is it real?
After a fun time at the beach, we walked back to the hotel, showered, got ready, and walked on to a SCAD dinner where us students, professors, and the director of SCAD Lacoste, along with a SCAD alum that was at the festival, got to connect, share a meal together, and have great conversation. After the delicious meal, Hannah B, Clayton, and I ran back to the hotel so that I could drop off my jacket and Hannah B could change before karaoke time.
I'm so fine, my treasure, your mother's cry. Never breaking my heart. Knows it, nobody knows. When I was down, I was your clown. Falling asleep, it's going again.
I had such an amazing time singing and dancing the night away with these guys. The next morning, Maddie and I woke up for one last delicious breakfast at the hotel. I then had a little bit of homework to complete, so I sat by the hotel pool while doing that, then grabbed some lunch and met everyone back at the hotel to check out, load onto the bus, and ride back to SCAD Lacoste. While I did sleep here and there on the bus ride back, the scenery was just too beautiful not to stare out the window. Upon arriving safely back to campus, we loaded our luggage off the bus, went to dinner, and settled in for the night. I am so grateful to have had this experience. Thank you so much for coming along with me.